Hello and welcome to Psychic Development with Ingrid Kerzinger. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the steps to channeling. In my other videos I talk a lot about specific channeling topics such as channeling angels, opening the third eye, being able to understand energy and psychic protection. Well, today I'm going to cover the simple steps that are needed when you are attempting to open your third eye more, or to have a really safe and real experience doing this type of work, to allow yourself to feel safe and protected and comfortable while doing it. Now, a lot of people who are already sensitive, who are empathic, they do tend to have what seems to be kind of a wide open door. And these steps that I'm going to talk about today are going to help you to better utilize this natural gift that you have. Now, one of the first things that we talk about here is grounding, and that is really important. So what you want to do when you start an exercise, let's say that you're going to attempt a channeling experience, what you want to do is sit comfortably in a chair on the floor. And you can be with someone. It often helps to have a partner who can either write down the experiences that you're having as you communicate them, or ask you questions for the channeling. But if you're going to do it alone, that's fine too. So the first thing you want to do is to ground. The easiest way to do that, what I like to do when I first start on meditation, is to imagine a light coming down, or a tether, like a silver cord coming down from your higher self. It's kind of an anchor to the divine energy, bringing that down through your chakras, the top of your head, and all the way down your chakras through the bottom, the root chakra, which is at the base of the tailbone, and then down into the ground where it's going to just root itself there. You can imagine roots coming out, or another anchor down there, however is comfortable for you. So that's a really great way to simply experience grounding to the earth and connecting with the higher realms. Now, while you're in that mode, you want to go to clearing, and that is imagining a bubble. Usually when I bring that beam of light down, I expand it out through my body, and then I expand it out further to kind of imagine that aura of energy around your body. And then I expand that out into the room, or as big as the house. And within that energy, I mean, that's just pure divine energy. It's beautiful, it's light, and it's full of love and your intent for a pure experience. So when you expand that out, you basically clear the energy out as it moves. But to add on top of that, I say in my mind's eye, only those for my highest good be here now, all others must leave. And for divine free will, that is just the law of the universe. For anything that is around you that is not for your highest and best good must leave. And then again, I just repeat, only those for my highest good be here now, so that you may also ask your angels, spirit guides, those who are really here to support your experience will be present. So you just imagine that beautiful pure bubble of light and have that great energy inside of it. So during that time, we go to intent, and that's really to allow you to create the intent for your experience. Is it that you want to channel maybe someone who has passed away and you really want to connect and say hello? Or you want to have an angelic experience and meet your angel? Or maybe you just want to open up and see what happens. Now, oftentimes that can be the part that is not as great an experience, to just leave it up to whatever. But if you start choosing to have experiences like that, where you just kind of want to see what happens, just make sure you do the grounding and the clearing first, and then ask that someone from your highest and best good to come and speak to you, just leaving it open to whoever that might be, and knowing that they're going to come with love. So at that time, what I do when I set the intent is go to open the door. Now, the best thing to do when you are really psychically tuned, or have that open what I call a beacon, basically being really sensitive. It's like shining a beacon of light out into the darkness, and though that allows you to see out in the darkness, those things in the dark can also see you shining that light. And that's why you tend to have a lot of experiences that maybe you didn't ask for, because those things are very curious about you, like, oh, they can see me. I'm curious about this person. So it's really great to build a doorway. So you have, maybe in your mind's eye, imagine a large door. It can be as big or small as you like, and just kind of picture that now in your meditation. And what you want to do is imagine it closed, and then you're gonna, when you're ready, you open that door when you're ready to have your experience, whether you're doing a reading for someone, a healing, or simply during the day. You want to keep that closed until you're ready for communication with the other side. And so then you open that door in your meditation, and you can step through it, or you can ask, stay where you are and ask for that specific entity or whoever is there for your best good to step through to communicate with you. Okay? So that's when you go to channeling. Once you've opened that door, you go ahead and do the channeling. So at that point, though you probably have done a lot of channeling and don't even realize it, it's great to start channeling consciously. So what you're going to do is just simply ask questions during that time. Say, in your mind's eye, who is this? Try to picture them and ask questions maybe about your life path, some advice they might have, or if you're doing it for someone else, you may ask them to send or give you messages that you can share with that person. What I like to do in all of my experiences is ask for angel help. I do work with my guardian angel Hope, and I know a lot of people have angels that work with them that they already know of. If not, I would do a meditation just asking for that angel to really get to know you better. Now, realize the more that you communicate and ask questions and ask for your angel, the more they're going to realize that you're listening, that you're there, that you want that communication. So they're going to try harder to provide it for you. They're going to try harder to talk to you and give you messages. And you can even ask them, can you do this certain thing? Or, can you make this chiming bells sound? And I know that it's you and you're there so that I can talk to you. So you just need to set that up so that they know that you want to. It's funny how we don't realize that we can talk to them or ask for help or ask questions. But once you realize that, it's really empowering. You start doing it and you start seeing some real miracles happen. And they really do communicate. They've always done with me, and I've seen it happen for so many people. It's really a beautiful experience. So ask for your angels to be with you every time that you do some kind of channeling, okay? And at the very end, the most important thing besides the beginning where you open that door is to close the door again. Most people that are sensitive walk around basically with a wide open door saying, hey, come on in. And then they wonder why they have these weird experiences. Well, the fact is you have a choice. It's free will. You need to set up those boundaries. So close that door right up, okay, when you're done. And so when you walk around the rest of the day, you are only in your space and nothing else is going to come into that space. And that includes other people's energy. That includes experiences maybe that you just don't want to have today. But it allows you to create this energy of, you can call it protection. I just call it, that's your boundary. That's your house. We all deserve to be safe and feel loved and secure. That is our right as humans, as spirits. So make sure that you take care of yourself. And you'll find when you start setting up these boundaries that it really changes how you are in your life, in your work, with relationships that you have. The people will start respecting them. You'll see that it affects you in a lot of other ways. And you're going to have a lot more success that you didn't realize that you were capable of on all levels. It's something that's going to help you throughout your life. But also when you start communicating with those angels and guides, you're going to have a lot of fun with that, and you're going to get a lot more insight and find that you can help people. And it's really a fun thing to do. So go to my website, readingsbyingrid.com, or my educational website, ingridcarezinger.com, and you'll find a lot of great articles. And I have a new book out, The Psychic Way, a psychic development handbook by Ingrid Kerzinger if you want to go to Amazon and pick that up.
Thank you. Bye-bye.